Because we need some practice with ones where we're not given a graph to begin with. So for example, I might get you to graph y equals something like this. And this is related to our colored pages at the beginning. So what we need to do is when we see a graph, we have to say, is this one of the graphs that I know from those colored pages? Yes, I know, and I'll draw it here in blue. This looks like a y equals x cubed. In my head, off to the side, I remember that y equals x cubed looks like this, with these three important points. How is my new graph related to this? Well, my new graph has a 3 and a -1/2. So we have to decide, what is that 3 going to do? What is that -1/2 going to do? What's inside the function? What's outside of the function? So for an x cubed graph, anything that's getting cubed is inside the function. Anything that's not getting cubed is outside the function. So I look at this 3. Does this cube affect that 3? No. So this is going to be vertical, and it's going to be a vertical stretch. I'm going to multiply all my y values by 3. The negative and the half, can you see that's in the brackets, does get affected by that cube. So everything that's getting affected by the cube is inside the function. So the negative is going to be a horizontal reflection, and the 1/2 is going to be a horizontal stretch. And you will multiply all of your x values by the reciprocal, -2. At this point, we can take these 3 key points from our graph. We had -1, 1, -1, -1, 0, 0, and 1, 1. And we can find out, where are they going to go? Well, we're going to multiply our x values by -2 and our y values by 3. X by -2, that'll be 2, 0, -2. So y values by 3 will be -3, 0, and 3. Then we can go and often I like to graph it on a new one because sometimes your graphs get too busy otherwise. So where are these points going to be? I'm going to have 0, 0. I'm going to have 2, -3. And I'm going to have -2, +3. Same shape as before. And here's my new graph. So you will get some questions that they don't give you the graph. Like the textbook, lots of their questions, they give you the graph. But we'll get some questions where they don't give us the graph. You have to recognize which graph it is from your colored papers and then apply the transformation.